Hi guys, thanks for coming back for another video. Today my intention is to show you my October makeup haul. So I'm sorry, usually I'm a bit more energetic about this. I'm filming this right after the 2024 US election and I'm not happy with the results. I'm not going to go into it too much, at least at this point, but please know this is a safe space. There are resources below if you are struggling. Try to hang in there. Try to be kind to people. It just kind of seems different to me right now to be talking about makeup. Like, it doesn't seem as important. And I don't know how to reconcile that yet. Like, I still love it. And I tried to go very festive today, very up kind of look. And it's hard. It's hard because I think, you know, both sides, I don't like the division. All of us Americans want the best life. I think we just very, very much disagree on how to get it there. And it really upsets me that people might want violence in order to get it that way. Anyway, I don't want anyone, you know, even his supporters, to feel unwelcome here. But I do expect everyone to act, I'd say like adults, but that's not really a thing anymore. Act respectful. Anyway, let me try to show you the makeup I got in October. This is overdue. There's a lot of it. And I just kind of want to share it so I can then put it away. I have this whole system where I'm like, you know, I log it in my organization spreadsheets, I show it in the haul, and then I put it away and start really, really playing with it. Although some of this I haven't been able to not dig into yet. First of all, on my eyes, the blue is from my project pan for this year, 2024. I have 2 blue colors left and I'm trying to get to pan at the bottom of those. So I'll link my project pan playlist, or you can go look at that. We have one for last year too, but that was our first one. So they're a little more snappy. I don't know, they're just more this year. Also, the dots on my eyes is coming from this palette, a You Can Be face paint palette. Really teeny tiny brushes, or the handle of the brush to push the dots on. Yeah, this is a great one if you want water-based liners. I know Glisten Cosmetics has some too. I actually used that for the pink today, but I only have 2 colors by them because they're a little more expensive. The lip is like literally 4 different Milani lipsticks at this point. I started with Teddy Bear and I ended up with Nude Cream, I think, to try and lighten it. Blush is a whole bunch of things. I've got my work earrings on. And the lashes, what did I end up with? I think I ended up with Kiss 11s, but it took a while to find lashes that I was okay with. I need like big ones that aren't like in your face. Like, I want noticeable big ones that are wispy. So I don't know, comment below. The dots, not gonna lie, is inspired by a TikToker named Lindsay, who has a really popular channel for good reason. She does a lot of graphic liner kind of fun stuff. Let's do skincare first. I got replacements of my Pacifica, what is this called? A moisturizer. Bear with me because my brain is still kind of loop-de-looping here. Purple bottle, really pretty glass. It's in there, so I'm not going to grab it, but I've replaced this probably 6 times by now. It's just a really nice overnight lotion. I put it over my retinol. This is going to be fun. I'm just going to chuck them across the room here. Couple things. There was a yard sale down the street, and you got to be careful getting stuff secondhand, but they had like a bunch of stuff left over that evening, and we're just like, take it. Like, just we just want to get rid of it. And there were two things that were new that I decided to try. One of them is a Differin moisturizer with SPF in it. Another one is a Plexiderm, basically makeup removal pads, but it says reset and replenish. So I think I'm going to use them as like makeup remover pads because I'm enjoying the ones that I got from a free haul. They're just kind of convenient when you do this to your eyeball. That's like, you know, you kind of need a little help. You don't want to stick it right in the washcloth and boom, your entire washcloth is dyed blue. Differin is not cruelty free. They say they are, but they're not because they sell to places that require animal testing. Sorry. This is really hard. This is really hard to stay positive. Makeup is going to be more expensive soon. Any products that come from overseas or parts of them come from overseas. That's the plan anyway. Maybe he won't do most of what he says, which is very likely actually. I've tried this just to make sure I can tolerate it, and I can. I like that there's vitamin C in the SPF moisturizer that I use right now for the most part. Actually, I forgot that I also replenished this month. This is my like normal one right now. Sometimes I mix it with that Pacifica one though, just to make it a little more moisturizing for like the cooler weather, because my face is like dry. I get this for my hair because everything has been drier. I wanted to try out a different leave-in conditioner, and I was buying some shampoo from this line or whatever, so I decided to try it. I was worried that it would make my hair like really heavy because like it's basically the same consistency as a regular conditioner in the shower. It just says leave-in, but it's worked. It's worked pretty well. So I mean, I don't think I'm going to use it that much, so this will probably last me some years, but I like having the option, and I'm starting to like get to know my hair type and skin type and stuff still. So yeah, there's that. And then this is something I definitely needed. I got two hair extension things that if I do a down hair look, I'm gonna weave in some rainbow and purple. They were like $1. And I was like, yes, I need that right now in my life. Last month. I have like a red one already and I don't play with it, but maybe that'll motivate me to play with it more. Same place I found those hair extensions, I found a purple brush from Moda. These were all at Five Below. Sorry if zooming out makes it a little orange. I've been noticing that when I've been editing. Everyone is different though, so it's like hard to get these consistent. Anyway, it's a purple like dome brush. I'm kind of trying to learn what bronzer is, and it fits kind of right in there, so bronzer or contour might be a good choice for this one. I'm still getting to know it. It's quite dense, and it's a really nice synthetic brush, and it's purple, which is fun. They have some others. I'll probably pick them up at some point. I picked up some metal nail files because the wood ones, the emery boards and stuff, just, I can't stand it. They go bad so quickly, and they wear out so quickly, so these are like these metal nail files. Jewelry. I got a set of necklaces that are chokers but aren't actually going to choke you. I got half silver and half gold. You can't see that at all, I'm sorry. Some of them have charms on it. Can you see any of that? Butterflies and stars and stuff. Some of them are much more like simple geometric patterns and stuff. I think there's 12 total. So I haven't even gotten them all out yet. I've looked at them, but I'm finding that I need a little, I was gonna wear one today, but then I forgot. So I think it just kind of helps cut the lines that I feel like I want to do. A friend of mine got me earrings for my birthday. Let me see if I can show them to you. Little gold snakes with like crystals on them. Sorry, my hand is all pink from whatever I put on my eye. I also got, with a credit, I got these glow-in-the-dark earrings. I needed kind of like a mint green or like army green kind of looking earring anyway, and these glow-in-the-dark, and I checked them, they work. So I don't think they'll pick up on the camera, but maybe I'll try. I don't know. And then I wanted some spooky Halloween-y kind of earrings, and I got these bats on a chain. They're like pleather. I thought they were wood, but they're not. Let me do my empties real quick before I get into the makeup. I had been using this prior to that Garnier one as my SPF. It started kind of just like melting off of my face though. I love it, and I think I may switch back to it as we get into the winter months that are drier, because I just love slathering this, and it's 46 SPF. It's getting expensive, so I wanted to try something else, and I wanted to try vitamin C, but I think I'd like to have this as like an option. I have a bunch of these masks. I don't really know what they do. They're supposed to hydrate, but I think mostly it's just fun to wear them. Somebody gave me a triple pack of these. They were different flavors. I tried this. It's fine. Like I said, I don't know what they're supposed to do. It smelled okay. I don't know. I'll list it below. I'm giving away this Pacifica acne thing. Salicylic acid tends to irritate. I think I'm gonna give this away. Every sound, even if it doesn't pick up, bothers me. So that's great. I'm giving that away. I tried this Avene Xeracalm thing. It felt like a dupe for the Laneige. I'm irritated, I'm overstimulated. I really tried hard to like improve my mood with this makeup, but sitting down with a whole bunch of it and not really feeling like it's important anymore is kind of killing my soul a little bit. It's not really a dupe for, it's not the Laneige lip mask, it's the water sleeping mask, I think. Laneige is not cruelty free, and I love that stuff. I got it from a free haul, so I was trying to replace it. This isn't cruelty free either. It's close to the same product, but it didn't quite moisturize as much, but I tolerated it. It's fine. My last two empties are makeup related. I decided to declutter another lipstick, the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit, the high shine one. I was using this for gloss a bit. I was using it to just kind of play around with it, and I'm just over it. I don't care if I part with it, so that's a signal to get rid of it. So goodbye. Also, I used up this Wet n Wild Crushed Grapes gloss, and the remaining in there I tried to dig out, but it started to smell weird. This smells really good. I got more of the same line thinking they would smell this good, and they didn't, but I enjoyed this one thoroughly. I already have a replacement. I actually had a replacement like months ago, but yeah, this is something that I think as soon as I run out of, I'm gonna have to purchase again, and I hope they keep carrying it because that would be sad. I think the days that are hotter, I have more energy, and like, so I want to film, and then it's hot up here, so it's like my makeup's like, most of it's staying, but like certain parts of my face, it breaks down, and then I'm like, why am I itchy? Yeah, anyway. So, let's go ahead and get to the actual makeup. The first thing I got in October was actually this Charisma Beauty glitter glue, I think is what it's calling itself. Peel off chunky glitter glue. So it's supposed to be able to like apply in a layer, and then you just put a bunch of glitter on top of it, and at the end you can peel it off. The doe foot in this is so small that it's hard to get a good swipe of it. However, it does stick the glitter to your face pretty well. I've used glitter gels mostly, not like loose glitter yet. With this, I can kind of peel a little bit of it up, but you'd have to use half the tube to really get like a whole piece of your face glued down. I don't know, so it's okay, but don't expect it to like be good for large areas that you want to put glitter on, like body glitter or something. I replaced my CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara, the silver one. I get the waterproof one for, you know, obvious reasons, and why do you have to play your music so loudly that you can hear it in somebody else's house? I'm gonna have to go sit in a corner for a little bit, put myself in a timeout today. Mascara is only supposed to be good for 3 months and you're supposed to throw it out. I don't do that. Use at your own risk. But I found that the last one I bought of these lasted about 6 months, and then I had to throw it out because it was like drying out or running out or something. I mean, I was using this basically every time. But I did manage to get a hold of it because it looked sold out on Amazon, and I was like posting online like, please don't discontinue this, because this is like my go-to like big mascara. The other mascara I got, I'm not actually using as a mascara, and it's this Wet n Wild clear one. I use this on my brows. It's not the best clear brow gel, but it works for me, and I really can like shape the brow, and then I can fill it in a little bit. That's what I did today, actually. So I use the clear. There's more product in here than a clear brow gel, so I'll see if I want to replace it after this. The problem with the clear gels, a lot of them you'll notice are in not a transparent tube, because when you use clear brow gel, it turns into this color. Whatever your skin color is what it turns into. Because it takes whatever foundation or whatever that you've put on it first. I do this after foundation because foundation gets on my brows, and then I work on them. So it's really gross. So even though this is not being used on my eye, I at some point it's just gonna gross me out too much, and I'm gonna have to throw it away. But I mean, all clear brow gels are gonna look like this. We just don't see it. But I got another one because it was like $3 or something, and I needed it because I'm gonna throw this away because this is really gross. Guys, I tried Shape Tape concealer. I had a sample, and it was the Radiant concealer, and it didn't crease on me, and I loved it. So they have a try before you buy thing. It's a little annoying to return them, but basically from the date of order, now not from the date that you get it, but the date of order, you have 2 weeks to try the concealer directly from the Tarte website, and then you can return it. So if it's not your color or it's not working for you. So the Radiant one, it was just because I had a sample. I didn't realize there were different versions of Shape Tape. So I realized it was a medium coverage, and I have an age spot under this eye that I've been trying to cover, and it's almost like it's different skin. It won't like keep things on it. Anyway, so I returned the Radiant one, and I went ahead and got the full coverage one. It's just Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer? Double Duty Beauty? I don't know. It still doesn't completely cover this spot, but I kept it. This is hell of expensive, so I ordered some credits and then retroactively like applied it to this. It's $32. I thought I could buy it at Sephora, and I had a small balance on a gift card at Sephora, but you can only get half of the Tarte products at Sephora. Apparently Ulta carries this for some reason, so I couldn't get it at Sephora. I don't buy from Ulta because they're not good, like, ethically. It matches my skin color exactly. I had been using a slightly darker concealer actually to try and counteract the darkness under my eye, to like color correct it. But most people use a lighter color for their concealer to like highlight, and but I still learning, okay? But this is a really good full coverage concealer. It doesn't crease at all for me, but it's not fully covering everything. So I don't know that I'll repurchase it, but I wanted to keep trying it rather than just for the 2 weeks, really more like 10 days, because it took time to ship it to me. But I want to play with it. I did like the formula, and it doesn't crease. So if I can get it to work, I even tried it with an orange color corrector for my under eye, and it just didn't seem to work. So, but I want it to work so badly, even though it's more expensive than the one size concealer that I usually use. I got one blush this month. I decided to get another NYX Buttermelt blush. I'd had my eye on this one. I think it went on sale. These don't go on sale very often. And it's a little dark. I mean, I barely need, this is a little washed out, but it's dark. So I barely need anything for my face, but I wanted to try this kind of deeper neutral mauve-y color. I still don't know what these smell like. It's like cake or something, but it's like, it's so weird. It's not like the typical bakery, like, sweet smell. It's like something else, and I still haven't. This is a little shimmery. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. Okay, I have some lipstick, I have some eyeshadow, and I'm extremely excited about all of them. Last month, I went a little crazy with the Milani Color Statement lipsticks, or the Color Statement mattes. So naturally, I got all, what, like 12 of them I think I got last month, and I decided, hey, I know what's a good idea, let's order more of them. So I did. One I knew I was going to get, period. It was at a drugstore near me and it was out of stock on the Milani site when I got the first order. So I went and picked it up with credits from the drugstore, and it was the Naked color. It's a nude, but it does run a little pink. I don't know how helpful these are, but the swatches in this type of video, but I'm going to try to do a lip swatch. I have a bunch of lip swatches that I just haven't edited yet, and I'm not sure if it's actually going to be helpful to you guys, so I don't know. Or to me. So I may lip swatch it. That may be all you get, sorry. But this is called Naked, and it's the regular Color Stay line. Then I found a couple on Amazon that weren't even an option to buy from the Milani website. One of them was the very first numbered in the series that they had, called Sweet Nectar. I thought this was going to be a peach. Holy moly. It's not. It's an extremely neon orange. It's a lot like the Orangina one that I already had, but I couldn't swatch it. I didn't know, so I just ordered it, and I'm going to keep it. I mean, it's cool, but I kind of have that already, and if I had known it wasn't a lighter color, I probably wouldn't have gotten this one. I kind of understand why it was discontinued, because the Orangina one is still out there, and oh, these smell good. These have a sweeter smell, but also just like a little bit of a lipsticky smell. I don't know what that is, but it's in here. Anyway, yeah, it was probably a good idea to discontinue this one because it was a duplicate, basically. Kind of the same with this one, but this one was on Amazon, not on the Milani website, not in any of the swatch videos. I couldn't even figure out what number it was until it came in, but it's called Perfect Peach. Again, I thought it was going to be a peach, and it's number 91. Can you see that? So if you're looking for this or you see it, it's number 91. It's obviously discontinued. That's like an orangey red. That's not peach. It's almost looking a little coral in this light. It's not peach. This is bright orange. Or like orangey red. So, I mean, these two are slightly different, but they're basically bright oranges that I didn't really need. So, if this one was just always this color, why make it and call it Perfect Peach if it is clearly a coral or a bright orange? Am I keeping it? Yes. It was really hard to find out anything on it, and I really should lip swatch it and just kind of put it out there in the universe because I couldn't find anything on it, and maybe I can provide that now. I did get another Milani lip oil in Luminoso, which is a newer one. It has a peach on it, and it says that it's a peach scent. I kind of thought it was more grapefruity. I have another one too, by the way. Yeah, it's like a little spicier of a peach. I wouldn't just call it a peach scent. It smells good, but it's not my favorite. The raspberry peach one that I got first, I think I prefer. I'm glad I tried this, because what does a Luminoso smell like? Like, I don't know. But I wanted to see, and I couldn't like test smell it anywhere. Swatch smell it? What is that called? The raspberry peach one is very sweet and like candy, like when you first taste it in your mouth. Don't eat it, but you taste it when you put lip gloss on. They're technically lip oils. I got the honey fig one. This was technically, it came in November, but oh my god, I love this. I thought I loved it even more than the raspberry peach. I'm gonna put it on. It gives a tiny little bit of nudie color. Yeah. you can taste the honey, and it's a little more sugary than like a fig, but figs are pretty sweet. So it's lovely. It's lovely, and it's great for like a nude lipstick. Lot of shine, tastes amazing. I would repurchase this one as soon as it ran out. I would repurchase the raspberry peach one as soon as it runs out, which might be soon. So I now have 3 of these. I have a couple more that I'm eyeballing. Okay, here we go. Here's the eyeshadow I got in October. Super excited. When I got the hair extensions, the brush, and probably a couple other things at Five Below, I found a Wet n Wild palette that I can't find in the drugstore, and I can't find anywhere else really. It's one of the 5-pan palettes. This one's called Full Bloomin'. Yeah, Full Bloomin'. Look at that pinky glitter. Can you see it? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I just really wanted to try it really for that pinky glitter. The taupey brown over here is really pretty too. Yeah, I hadn't seen it in any of the other collections, so I had to try it. And it was cheap, you know. But these have a lot of product and pack a punch for like an inexpensive eyeshadow. Definitely recommend. So I'll be playing with that. And if you've been watching other videos on this channel, you will have noticed that I recently got 2 Beauty Bay palettes and swatched them. It's my birthday in October, so I asked for more makeup, like I need it. But I finally got 2 Beauty Bay palettes that I've been eyeing for a long time, one of them even longer than the other. As soon as I got the Beauty Bay Nude palette, I realized it was too warm and orange to use a lot of them on my skin. I mean, I still will, there's ways to do it, but I needed a more cool tone palette. And then I noticed that they had this neutral one, and I've been wanting it ever since. I finally got it for a gift for my birthday. It is the 42 shade palette. Look at how incredible that is. OMG. Just gorgeous. Very well curated, the different colors in here. Anyway, so this is the 4th Beauty Bay 42 shade palette that I have. Remember that project I mentioned where I was like, I need to use up all my eyeshadow and I wonder how long that would take? Well, I have like 300 more eyeshadows since that video. Stay tuned, I'm gonna have an update. I think I have a project worked out for that, by the way. Anyway, neutral palette. The other one that I just really loved looking at, but I didn't need necessarily, was the Smoky palette. Yeah, is that your favorite? It's a black-white gradient palette, but yeah, look at this. Hello. How cool. Literally, no pun intended, it's a cool tone palette, but when I swatched it, it's more than just black, white, gray. I mean, there's every like undertone and shade of gray. There's gorgeous black glitters in here, as well as 2 blacks that they do have a difference. This one is a soft black and this one is a deep black. I don't know if you can probably tell. When I'm looking at the camera right now, I can tell the difference looking at those. There's mauve-y colors, there's shades of brown that you can like transition a smoky eye with. So glad I got it. It's way more than just black, white, gray. Like, you wouldn't think there'd be that many subtleties, but there are, and this palette nails it. Also, these shimmers, hello, so pigmented. One swipe, and I wasn't even trying really. They're just, Beauty Bay nails it. They're amazing. They have smaller versions of these palettes, of all of their 42 shade palettes. I think there's like 8 or 9 of them. Some of the ones I have aren't on there anymore. I can't find Earthy, I can't find Midnight. Tell me if they come back, because I mean, it's not like I'm gonna run out, but like, I really like those palettes and I recommend them to people a lot. So now I have Nude, Neutral, Smoky, Earthy, Midnight. I also have a smaller Beauty Bay Pastels palette. And I just keep checking their site because sometimes they have these flash sales that are like more than half price. That's what happened with these 2. And I was like, quick, get them for my birthday. Like, I wasn't sure about this one. Sorry, it's upside down. But I was like, okay, if they're that cheap, they're like $12 each or something. These are like really, really good eyeshadows. And now I have them and I can add them to my eyeshadow count totals and start using them. So, I mean, these are my favorite. I mean, I used every single thing that I brought out here. That's partly why I either emptied it out or got more of it. Still going strong with buying new makeup that, you know, I probably don't need, but it makes me happy, even if it's just temporary. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this little October haul. I hope you're doing okay. We're okay. It's up and down. We have very supportive people around us. We're also very worried about some other people in our lives. But welcome to FlyOn. We are a safe space. We are kind to each other here. So, I don't know. Take your meds, hydrate, take care of your pets, go snuggle them, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Here's a close-up of my eyes. I like them. I'm gonna try it again and do a tutorial. Okay. Why do I have to keep scratching my nose? I think I have more product on than I normally do. This is something I definitely needed. I got one. I'm like losing my mind. My other two empties are actually lips. It matches my skin color exactly. It matches my skin type. Not skin type. Color. Let's just get this done. I'm over it. Let's just. I think my cat is about to come in. Is it you? Yeah, sorry, I had the door closed. Hi. You gonna talk for the camera like you normally do? Yeah, he says hi. He says, how dare you close the doors? How dare. I know, it's so horrible. Even for a temporary amount of time? Yeah. Anyway, what did I just say?